Philip Roth says that he marks in red in the first 100 pages all the sentences that he thinks are strong and vital and interesting, and they're usually about 5, sentences from the first 100 pages. And it's a little bit like that. You're just clearing your throat. You're just figuring your way into the book, and then after that you keep a greater percentage of the work you're producing. So when you read a book during the first 50 pages, you're not sure whether you're going to stay with it, and maybe you put it down, and then all of a sudden you hit your stride, and then you're reading on into the night. And it's a bit like that with writing. In the beginning, when you're trying to find your stride, you're not quite sure it's even going to be a book, and then all of a sudden you hit some point where you think this might be something, and then you're working all the time and you become obsessed with it. So and I did, and then it's not really discipline. It's all you do.
If you don't mind me asking, I'm very curious about this, and a lot of the different writers this week have talked about. Do you see it before or as you're writing it? Do you see it? Do you hear it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and it's usually Doctorow has this line where he says it's like writing a novel is like driving at night. You can only see 100 yards ahead, but if you keep going in that direction, and that's I could usually see maybe 20 or 30 pages ahead. I had a sense of some of the things that were going on way in the distance, but yeah, I knew certain things that were happening. I would take long walks with my wife and talk about the characters as if they were friends of ours, and try to figure out why they were so unhappy in certain situations, or what had happened to them in their past, or what might happen to them, when certain events occur. And so I think you have to make them real, the people in your book, and then it becomes easier to write about them.